Children, now let us discuss the next topic, that is microbes as biocontrol agents. Microbes as biocontrol agents. This control, we can control the pest in different ways. Mainly we were using certain chemicals to destroy the pest. What do you mean by pest? Pest means any organism that are harmful to the plant, that is known as pest. Any organism that are harmful to the plants, that is known as pest. And this pest, it may be insect, or it may be birds, or it may be weeds, anything that are harmful to the plant, that is known as pest. That is known as pest. And pest can be controlled by chemical methods or by biological methods. And we were using chemical methods. And what are the demerits of chemical method for this pest control? What are the demerits? When we are using this chemical control of this pest, that chemicals, that is little bit costly, and they are non-specific. That means they kill all the organism, that is these, if it is harmful or if it is not harmful also, they are useful organism also killed along with this harmful organism. And also it causes many problems to our environment, that pollute the environment, that may incorporate with our food, these fruits, vegetables, etc. And very different. Due to all these reasons, now we are using certain biocontrol agents for controlling the pest. This biocontrol means it is a method of controlling pests such as insects, mites, weeds and plant disease using other organisms. Biocontrol means it is a method of controlling pests such as insects, mites, weeds and plant disease using other organisms. All the organisms that are harmful to the plants, that is known as pest. That may be a pathogen, that means the disease causing organism. This pathogen in plants, different microorganisms like virus, bacteria and also fungus, that also cause different plant diseases. And these pathogens and also some insects, mites and also weeds, some other plants, all this it is harmful to the plant. All these pests, it can be controlled by using certain biological agents. It is with the help of a living organism, so that it is known as biocontrol. Bio means living organism. By using a living organism, we can control all these pests. That is known as biocontrol. It is a application of one living organism to control another. It is a application of one living organism to control other organism. The use of one living organism to control the other, that is known as biocontrol. Then what are the use of this biocontrol? Is there any use of this biocontrol? Is there any merit? Yes, there are many merits are there for using this biocontrol agent. It is very eco-friendly. We are using different living organisms and it is not causing any pollution to the environment. They are very eco-friendly. And compared to the chemical pesticides, it is less cost. But the chemical pesticides, they are costly, but it is less cost. Then third one, easily available and also easy to use. It is easily available and easy to use. And also it maintains natural balance of the ecosystem. It maintains natural balance of the ecosystem. These are the merits of using living organism for controlling other organism. Then, do you think this biocontrol is applicable to everywhere? Do you think? No. There is some demerits also. What are the demerits of using these biocontrol agents? Pest cannot be completely destroyed. By using this one, we cannot completely destroy this pest. We cannot completely destroy this pest. This is the main demerits of using this type of pest control. Then now let us discuss the different biocontrol agents, the commonly used biocontrol agents. First of all, some beetle that is used for controlling some organism. These ants and mosquitoes that is controlled by using some beetle. This beetle, you are very ladybird beetle, you are very familiar. That means this one with red and black markings on their body, there will be red and black markings. That ladybird that can be used for controlling ants and mosquitoes. You know, this mosquito, the male mosquito that take this fruit juice, this plant juices, that one as a food. Only female mosquito bite the human beings. All other, this male mosquito, the nutrition it gets from the plant juices. Then this and ants, that is also a small sap sucking insect. Plantil ninnu neeru kudikkunna cheriya pranigal. All this one it can be controlled by using ladybird beetle. It can be controlled by using ladybird beetle. Then and also we can use dragonflies, tumbi, that is dragonflies, that also can be used for get rid of these ants and mosquitoes. Then next biocontrol agent, that is Bt. Bt means Bacillus thuringiensis. That is Bacillus thuringiensis. That is a bacteria. That is a Bacillus thuringiensis. That is a bacteria. This Bacillus thuringiensis that can be used to control butterfly caterpillars. It is used to control butterfly caterpillars. You know, these caterpillars, the main food, that is the leaf of the plant, and it causes much damage to the plants. These caterpillars that eat plant, so that it can be controlled by using a bacteria that is known as Bacillus thuringiensis. That is known as Bacillus thuringiensis. How it controls this caterpillars? This Bacillus thuringiensis, it produces one toxin. This Bacillus thuringiensis, it produces one toxin that is very harmful to this caterpillar. How it can be applied? This Bacillus thuringiensis that can be available in small packet. The spores of this bacteria that is available in a small packets. Then this spores mixed with water and it is sprayed onto the plant. This Bacillus thuringiensis, that is a bacteria, and the spores of this bacteria, it can be available in a small packets and it is sprayed onto the plant, mixed with water and sprayed onto the plant. When this caterpillar starts eating, what happens? Along with this plant material, this spores also enters into the gut of this caterpillar. This spores also get inside the gut of this caterpillar. Then what happens? These spores that can produce certain toxins, that can produce some toxins. then that is very harmful. That one, that it produces certain pores, ചെറിയ ദ്വാരങ്ങൾ, it produces certain pores in the gut, and this caterpillar can take food and it ultimately it die. This is the action of this Bt, Bacillus thuringiensis. This Bacillus thuringiensis, it is a bacteria. It can be used for controlling the control butterfly caterpillars, and these caterpillars, they used to eat a large amount of plant material, and it cause much damage to the plant. So that this Bacillus thuringiensis, it is a bacteria. It can be used for controlling this butterfly caterpillar. How it can be applied? It is available in a small packet, the spores of this bacteria, and this bacteria, it produces some toxin. This bacteria, it is producing certain toxins. Then this spores, it is mixed with water and sprayed onto the plant. Then when it starts eating this, along with this plant material, the spores also get inside the gut. It produces this toxin, and as a result of that, certain pores are produced in the gut. Then what happens? This caterpillar, it cannot take the food. Ultimately, it will die. This is the mechanism of action of this Bacillus thuringiensis. And you may be heard about Bt cotton or Bt brinjal. Did you heard about these names? Yes, this Bt brinjal or Bt cotton means the gene that produce this toxin. I told a toxin that is harmful to the caterpillar. It is produced by the Bacillus thuringiensis. The gene responsible for this for the production of this toxin, that is taken and it is introduced into the plant. It is introduced into the cotton plant. This cotton, some worms, that one, it cause much damage to the cotton pods in northern places and all there. And also this brinjal, vaduthananga, in that also certain worms, that one always it attacks that brinjal also. In that plant, in brinjal and cotton, the scientists, they have taken the gene that is responsible for producing this toxin, that gene from this Bacillus thuringiensis. That one is taken and introduced into the plant genome. That is introduced into the plant genome, and that gene, it is already, it is there in the plant. So that what happens when already it is there, that gene that produces that toxin. When the plant, when the caterpillar, when the worm attacks the plant, what happens? The same activity takes place, same thing takes place in the worm. That means this toxin will be produced, and the worm cannot take food and it will die. And it is very specific in action. That means it is not harmful to the human beings. It is not harmful to the human beings or any animals. There was very much issues about Bt brinjal. Somewhere telling it is very harmful to the human beings, but actually it is not harmful to the human beings. The reason is that it is very specific. That toxin, it is not cause any harm to human beings. It is harmful only to the to that insect. It only harmful to that worm. That is Bt cotton or Bt brinjal. That is introduction of that toxin producing gene into the plant genome. That as a result of that, new plants that is produced. That one, it is known by using genetic engineering technique. That is known as Bt cotton or Bt brinjal. Then next biocontrol agent, that is trichoderma. Next biocontrol agent, that is trichoderma. This trichoderma, it is a fungus. This trichoderma, it is a fungus. That is also used as a good biocontrol agent. Trichoderma, it is a fungus that is also used as a good biocontrol agent. How it is used? Trichoderma species are free-living fungi that are very common in root ecosystems. They are effective biocontrol agents of several plant pathogens. This Trichoderma, it is a fungus and that can be, we can see it in the root system, root ecosystems. And this one, it is very effective in many plant pathogens. Plant pathogen means disease causing organism. It may be a bacteria, virus or fungus. Against that one, this Trichoderma, it can be used. Then another one, the last biocontrol agent, that is Baculovirus. This Baculovirus, it is also used as a biocontrol agents. Baculoviruses are pathogens that attack insects and other arthropods. This one, it can be used against these insects and arthropods. These Baculoviruses, it can be used against insects and other arthropods. The majority of baculoviruses used as biocontrol agents are the genus nucleopolyhedroviruses. They are nucleopolyhedroviruses. These viruses are excellent candidates for species-specific narrow-spectrum insecticidal applications. These viruses are excellent candidates for species-specific. They are species-specific. That means that will kill only a specific kind of insect. They are species-specific. They are not destroying all the insects. They are species-specific. Narrow spectrum insecticidal applications. They have been shown to have no negative impacts on plants, mammals, birds, fishes or even on non-target insects. They cause no harmful effects. That means no negative impacts. They won't cause any negative effects on any other organism. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved to aid in an overall integrated pest management. This integrated pest management, in that we are using baculoviruses. These baculoviruses, they are very specific to destroy a particular organism, particular insect. We are using these baculoviruses. We were discussing about biocontrol. This biocontrol means the use of the application of one living organism to control another. That means it is biocontrol agents that is used to control the pest. This pest means any organism that are harmful to the plant, that is known as pest. And this pest can be controlled by using chemical and biological methods. But when we are using certain chemicals, that is it is polluting our environment, it is very harmful to the environment. And also this one, it is costly. Then it is non-specific. That means useful organisms also killed along with the this harmful organism. Then again, so that nowadays we are using certain biocontrol agents, and it is very eco-friendly, less cost, easily available. All these are the merits of biocontrol agents. But there is demerits also, because it cannot be controlled all the pest. Then the different organisms can be used as a biocontrol agents. That is beetle, Bacillus thuringiensis, that bacteria, Trichoderma, that is a fungus, and Baculovirus. All this one, it is used as a biocontrol agents. Okay, thank you.